So a common situation is for a person to watch our videos or see me speaking somewhere, or maybe come to one of my classes, and they'll call me up at the office and say, look, I think that what you do is awesome. I think it's brilliant. I would like to know what you can help me with. What will this work for? And we don't have to list all kinds of things, because there is a common denominator around all of the types of things that we can help you with. And here's the answer. We can help you with anything that has to do with you. You see, so for instance, the extent to which your health has to do with you. As an example, a lot of health problems are caused by overeating and obesity and being overweight and so forth. So overeating, nobody forces you to eat. It has to do with emotions and so forth. Oftentimes people eat because of emotional reasons, So if you believe that your health issues, as an example, have something to do with you, and you're willing to change how you see and feel about yourself, then to that same extent, we can help you with your health issues. Not directly medicate your body, but the emotions and the stresses that affect your health in some indirect way. You see, they get the gist of what I'm saying? So people say, well, what about my finances? Well, I'm not a financial counselor. I'm not any of those things. But the extent to which your finances have to do with you, you see, of course, I can help you with that. Oftentimes, I've documented this over years. People who come here all improve their finances. And the reason why that is obvious from our point of view is because the decisions that we make are affected both by our intelligence and also by our unconscious issues that cause us to make mistakes when it comes to finances. So over the years, when a person says, well, I haven't progressed more, it's because I've made all of these mistakes. And the mistakes came from you, and that's because unconsciously we kind of drove ourselves in that direction. I remember working with a man once, to give an example of what I mean, who had made a great fortune. He had amassed a fortune of $2 or $3 million, he told me, and at one point decided to invest in a factory in a different country, a business that he knew absolutely nothing about, but somebody convinced him that it was a good idea. He put all of his money into the one factory. The factory never went anywhere. He lost absolutely everything and moved into a trailer. And it was a really interesting situation. I mean, he was at a point where he couldn't even pay me for the sessions. We helped him out. And I have a great deal of admiration for this man, by the way, because over a year after we worked together, he actually shows up at the office and hands me all of the cash that he had, basically the bill that he owed me. I never expected to see him again, because he told me up front, look, I can't, I'm in a situation where I cannot afford this. And I said, don't worry, we'll work together, because he's a great guy, and something very unfortunate happened. But he never forgot the help that he got. He completely recovered his finances. He healed the situation that affected his finances, and he never forgot. He came back and paid me. He paid me more than what he owed me, actually. He insisted that he took the money because he felt so grateful. So, of course, we can help you with your finances to the extent that it has to do with you. Again, I don't do financial planning, not that kind of thing. Just like we don't do physical medicine, we don't do financial planning, but we can help you with the emotions that can increase your productivity. Most people are not that productive, and we can help you remove waste from your lifestyle so that you become more productive, that sort of thing. And then indirectly, that will improve your finances. Another area that we can definitely help you, if you believe it has something to do with you, is the collection of all your relationships, because our relationships in some way function as mirrors that reflect different characteristics of who we are. So the extent to which you're having a problem with a person in the belief that you have something to do with that, and if you're willing to change yourself, we can definitely help you with those relationships. And of course, things such as whether or not you feel satisfied, what we call life satisfaction, your vocation, your job, do you feel that you're doing what you're meant to do in this world? Are you living your mission? Are you living the life you're meant to live? More existential types of issues, which affect a great number of people in a very profound way. Of course, we can help you with that, because if you're contemplating these existential issues, clearly you believe that there's something within you that is calling you towards a higher manifestation of your own life. And the question is, how can we access the higher calling which is within you? And this is exactly what we do over here. So we can help you in all of those domains of life. And if you come over with the belief that the solution to the problem is within you, in other words, if you're looking for changes within you, then of course the process becomes smooth and easy and quick, really, to be frank with you, right? So we're not here to convince you of anything. I'm just explaining to you under what circumstances what we do works best. And if you are in that mindset, in the belief system, then this is absolutely awesome for you. Thank you.